All right, guys, so back here at the house, we've got an astounding 2 days break in the rain. So I'm going to try to go ahead and dig out the trench and put the French drain in today. Today is Thursday. We're supposed to get rain Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so it'd be nice to have it completed today and be able to see if it's working tomorrow. If I know it's working, then I can go ahead and finish up the living room floor and continue with the project. So I'm gonna be digging from the stoop here along the foundational wall. I've dug down in this one spot. As you can see, there's water standing right there now, all the way down to the corner of the house here. And from the corner, I'm going to try to dig all the way the length of the house, past the garage there, under the Dodge truck. And from there it's a steep grade down, so we'll just have the water exit there and flow down the hill to the pond. So with that said, time to get digging. I elected to be a cheap wad and not pay the $250 rental for the mini excavator. I will probably be cursing myself from that decision here shortly. So let's get digging. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna keep this quite short because I'm short on time. As you can see, the sun's already starting to go down. I've been killing myself digging this trench since like 10:30 this morning. I should have started earlier. I should have not been a cheapskate and rented the mini excavator. But trench is here, goes around the corner and down to where there is an outdoor, some weird septic tank for the kitchen. I don't know what the thing's about, but anyway, it's there. So at 5 a.m. we're supposed to start 3 days solid rain. I don't want to leave this like it is with all that rain, especially since I've dug out to the foundation, to the footer on a quarter of the house. So I've got my tubing. I think this is called Cortex with the holes in it. I got 100 foot of that. I got 2 bags of gravel on the back of the trailer. I've already loaded the bucket up with half a bag there with the shovel. And I have my non-woven fabric to put down to separate the gravel and soil. And I have a 4-inch graded drain that's going to be here near this step to start the drain. I didn't want to just cap off the end of it and bury it. I wanted to have an open spot, so maybe it would be more beneficial to the flow of the water. I don't know if that would help or not, that it's got a vent on one end at the highest point. I can only assume that would help it flow and drain better. But without further ado, I'm going to cut into this, start laying this fabric down, start laying my pipe and gravel, and get this covered up. Hopefully I won't be out here till 10 o'clock tonight. All right, guys and gals, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see anything at all because it is 9:20 at night, just now getting finished up. There is the drain beside the front door. Got all of this backfilled with the bucket on the tractor. Working in the dark is no fun. It's still sitting a bit high. I used the loader bucket to try and compact it as best I could, but the 3 days of solid rain we're about to get will finish settling the soil, I'm sure, and let me know if I wasted a day of back-breaking labor and about $260 in materials to put this French drain in. Hopefully we will have a dry crawl space come Monday when the rain finally subsides, but we shall see. Oh, I know this has probably been a very crappy video of 2 halfway done time lapses, but Yeah, being cheap does not always work in your advantage. I very well should have spent that $250 to rent that mini excavator. I would have the trench done in maybe 2 hours tops, and this project would have been finished up at about 3 or 4 this afternoon rather than 9:30 at night, the day before the rain's supposed to come. So we'll see how it works out. All right, guys, here we are back again working on the drainage system for the house. It is Monday, April 15th. The first part of the video was on Thursday. Finishing up in the dark out here. I know the camera cut out and couldn't see much, but got this part finished for the most part. I need to go push some more dirt up against the house because I got a little bit of a healed up mound there in the center over the drain, so we need to get it up against the house more, so the water will naturally want to flow away from the house instead of down towards the foundation and the footer. But we're working today finishing this up. I did not finish the entire thing Thursday. I stopped it right here, so I've dug out the rest of the trench all the way out and down the hill. So what we're going to do is hook the pipe back here, run it down and around this corner, and I believe right about here where this straightaway starts, I'm going to cut the pipe off and I'm just going to put 4-inch PVC straight all the way out. Give it a little bit better crush protection than the Cortex or whatever they call this stuff. I can't remember now. I think it was Cortex. Not sure. The black plastic tubing. But yeah, so right about where that roll of fabric is where I'm going to stop and just run a straight shot of 4-inch PVC all the way out till we get down below grade and fill that in, just because I drive up and down this way here in front of the garage, and it's not very deep here just because the grade from here to there drops off so much. I didn't want to keep digging, 100 miles out before I could get it to level out. So I think for safety's sake it would be a lot stronger having the PVC in there. Plus I'm not really worried about drainage in this area. It's mostly around the front of the house and the back. I do have an issue back here on the back corner of the house. I noticed the other day when it was raining that I've got a low spot right up against that foundation, and you can probably see right there that moss growing. So I'm going to put some gravel back here and take some of the dirt and try to pile that up. I really would like to dig out and put some of that put a French drain from here and Y in to that to go downhill. Maybe a later date. I don't feel like doing it right now, and it'll be here anytime I want to do it because I'm not covering this area up. But there's a lot of stumps and things of some decorative trees and stuff my grandmother had planted, and I don't really feel like digging around all that mess. Digging around the front of the house around those holly bushes and everything else nearly killed me the other day, but it was about 20 degrees hotter Thursday than it is today. I wish I'd waited to today to start the whole project, but hindsight's 2020. So got the bucket of the tractor loaded up with some gravel, got my fabric down, about to start throwing this all in here. All right, got all of the rest of this French drain installed and covered up. Run it down to right here where I will be hooking my PVC on. I don't have any right now, and I forgot to bring the keys to the Duramax when I came to the farm this morning, so I won't be going to get that today. So we're gonna leave this here till tomorrow. So right now I'm gonna go in and start digging out the center of the living room crawl space in preparation for hanging the rest of our floor joists, because we can now finish up and put the floor back in the living room now that after the 3 days of rain we know that the French drain's working and water's no longer flowing into the crawl space into the living room, so we won't have to worry about that issue. I've got 30 foot of 4-inch PVC pipe to hook onto the French drain and run it across to the hillside there. All right, so we've got the French drain coming up to this point. Gonna put this here coupler on here to the PVC and then run the PVC on out and down the hill there. So ready now just to hook this on. I'm gonna have to come back and put some more fabric here and gravel to keep this from getting clogged up, but other than that, pretty much ready to go with making this connection. Let's see how this is gonna go. That's about right there. I'm going to slice this down the middle and fold it over to get it to go inside of that boot. There we go. There we go, nice and tight. So yeah, I'll put some more fabric down and then backfill this in with some more gravel. Then we can pour the dirt on, hook our coupler here on, and get another 10-foot section in. Well, got everything pretty much mocked up. Got a lot more digging to do, of course, down this end. Gonna take back this rigid connector and get another one of those flexible ones, just so I don't have to dig out the rest of that trench to correct my of not digging exactly straight. And finish this up probably Thursday. Tomorrow I've got some automotive work to do. So yep, back to the house on Thursday. So back to the Home Depot to return this for a flexible. Go ahead and end up the video here. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.